You know, sometimes I lie awake at night, wondering about the great mysteries of life. Like, what if fat were thin? What if wrinkled skin was the height of seduction? Imagine that. People queuing round the block for a woman with crow's feet deep enough to store loose change. And dentures. Oh, dentures would be the new lingerie. You'd pop them out and people would faint with desire. Receding hairlines would be the mark of a woman of action. Look at her, she's lost half her fringe. She must be wild. And hearing aids, don't get me started. Sexy little gadgets. You'd flick them on and off like you're flirting with the universe. Arthritis? Oh, that would be in. People comparing swollen knuckles like they're designer handbags. And in this glorious alternate universe, I wonder, would you let me take you out once in a while? Because I could try, you know? I could wash my hair more often, really commit to the whole shampoo and hope routine. I could wear a pretty dress. I could even spray my hair rainbow colors, though I warn you, I'd look like a unicorn that lost a fight with a paintball gun. And I could promise to talk less, well, talk slightly less. Let's not get carried away. But if I did all that, would you give our love a chance? Would you accept me for who I am? And this is important. Could you ignore what people say about the back of my old van? Because honestly, the back of my old van is lovely. It's more private than a shed. It's got central heating, sometimes a telly, and a bed so comfy it should have its own postcode. I'd treat you like a lady, like only a lady can be treated, in a van that was once, and I'm not making this up, featured in Diva magazine, page 37. Queer icons, vehicles you shouldn't trust but definitely should. And look, I know I'm not perfect. If I could prove I had a brain cell and used it occasionally, maybe you'd see me more clearly. Maybe you'd even consider being more than just a friend. Would you forget my reputation, see my better side, accept my invitation to come out for a ride? Because I promise you, if I take you out for dinner, we're talking bag of chips, cheap bottle of wine, and conversation so deep it'll make you question your life choices. We could sit in the back of the van, share crisps and a flask of tea, and I could tell you what I'm thinking. And if you felt the same, well, we could celebrate with another packet of crisps, salt and vinegar. I don't mess about. I could write your name in the sand and chase the tide away like some budget Baywatch extra. I could buy myself a diamond ring and let you wear it for a day, just to see how it feels. Would that impress you? Would that make you smile and say yes? I could carve your name into a tree, sign it with a kiss, and hope you realize I'm too good a bargain to miss. So please come for a ride in the back of my old van. It drives like a dream, it's lined with fur, don't ask, carpeted too. And honestly, I think we'd be happy ever after. Unless, of course, the change in me is so hard to see that it's drowned out by your laughter. But hey, if fat were thin and thin were fat and wrinkles were the new black, maybe you'd look at me differently. Until then, I'll be in the van, waiting with crisps. But hey, if fat were thin and thin were fat and wrinkles were the new black, maybe you'd look at me differently. Until then, I'll be in the van, waiting with crisps.